Welcome everyone to the first episode of Pop Rant Gaming.
Yep, with Star Wars Super.
Pop Rant Plays, or whatever we decide to call this.
Neither.
I'm Moss.
And I'm Eric.
And we're here to play Super Star Wars.
Yes.
We're going to go in the options and set this shit to easy, because this game is hard.
Great. Oh, look at Luke frying pan face.
Luke's face is looking a little rough.
It reminds me of, you see the pictures online with the GoldenEye, like how Pierce Brosnan's face would be if the GoldenEye art was, like, actually there?
No.
Like, it's like, because, like, the gun is, like, here.
Oh, yeah,
like,
it is
out here.
It is
like,
really
if you
weird.
drew it accurately,
yeah.
his face would look horrible.
All right.
So, Pierce Brosnan has made his way into Star Wars.
So this is Super Star Wars. Basically, loosely follows the plot.
Incredibly loosely.
Of A New Hope. And we're gonna play it for your.
It features the characters of A New Hope.
For your for your viewing pleasure.
Well, it doesn't feature Leia.
So I'm gonna skip this intro because you all know the text crawl. It is a period of civil war. Blah blah blah. Here's the Star Destroyer. It's shooting at the blockade runner.
Where is it? There it is.
There it is.
Pew, pew, pew. Looks super. Actually, this looks pretty good for Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it's not bad for 16-bit graphics.
Spat out a thing.
Spat out a thing.
That thing was the Dune Sea.
That's it. So here's
really,
Luke.
Doesn't show anything after that.
In the Dune Sea.
Okay, so I've never played this. I've seen it. I've never played it.
Right. I myself have played and beaten this game about a gajillion times.
On easy.
On easy.
Wuss.
I think I've beaten it on Brave. I've never beaten it on Jedi. This game is ridiculous
Scorpions.
on Jedi. So what I'm doing is I'm using I'm sliding because Luke moves way faster when he slides. We got a blaster power up. These are Womp Rats, by the way.
Oh, they're not.
These are the things that Luke used to bullseye in his T-16 back home that aren't much bigger than 2 meters.
Like a violent criminal.
And
I do like how they jump from the background too.
Yeah, this game's actually pretty good. Like the graphics are pretty good.
No blast processing.
This is true. There's I think that's like dragon skeleton or whatever in the background there.
Skyrim.
These are the giant scorpions.
Rad scorpions.
The rad scorpions from Fallout.
Yep.
These are the ones that Darth Vader turns into in the original NES version.
Only.
Yeah. I'll put a picture of that on
They kind of look like rad scorpions too.
Yeah. They're shooting out radiation. That's what those green balls are. I don't know what those big worm things are.
I like how they also give birth.
Oh yeah. Everything in this game explodes, by the way, if you hadn't noticed. Like everything just blows up.
Dude, rad scorpions are the worst thing in Fallout.
Yes, they're annoying.
They're worse at Fallout 4 though.
The little fruit fly things from Fallout New Vegas, those things are terrible.
Float flies?
Yeah. Or no. They're the ones that... This is the giant Sarlacc monster, by the way.
It's not a pit.
And it's like a... whatever. He's like, I want to hug you.
Classic Sarlacc.
Classic Sarlacc.
I'm glad that it doesn't have the mouth of the stupid Special Edition one. The little sock puppet thing.
Yes, looks real bad.
Yeah, classic Jim Henson puppetry.
So this is me just destroying the Sarlacc here.
Oh, you aren't easy.
There we go.
Should do Jedi difficulty.
Luke was doing his best John Cena impression. You couldn't see him. That's a wrestling joke.
I don't watch wrestling.
Neither do I.
Who's John Cena?
That's he says you can't see me.
Oh, there was a lot of process to that joke. But yeah, no. The fruit flies in Fallout?
No, so in New Vegas, if you head out of the starting town and you go north, you run into those like things. They're like little. They're not bloat flies. I think they're only in New Vegas, and they hit you with acid or something. They will mess you up. I don't remember what they're called though.
Okay, all I remember from New Vegas is Deputy Beagle. He's my favorite character in New Vegas. Because you go and you save him, he's a freaking coward. He's, there's that town that you get to pretty early on, and, the highway goes right in, through the middle of it.
Okay.
And on the right side is the new California Republic, and on the left side is bandit territory.
Okay.
Deputy Beagle is being held in the bandit territory. And, you rescue him, and he's like, oh, I'm so scared, but don't tell anyone. And then, you have to to protect him. He's kind of I guess he's an ally for the first part of the game, but I always manage to get them killed right off the bat.
I'll take your word for it. It's been years since I played that game.
Well, I don't even know where my copy is.
So this is the second level. So this is the Mode 6, Mode 7, I think, graphics. Mode 7 graphics of the Super Nintendo. Where...
Ooh, Nintendo history.
Yeah, so our goal in this level was to murder 10 Jawas, which we just did, and now we're going to use the rocket engines and the land speeder that you clearly remember from the movie.
And look how slow your jets thing goes down.
Yeah, you can use them pretty good. Whee!
Do you refill it all?
Yeah, if you shoot the little towers, you can refill.
Oh, the water. Oh, so if you destroy the town's water supplies.
Yeah, the moisture vapor.
Moisture farm.
Moisture evaporators, moisture thing. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Machines.
So anyway, key to this game. Now that I'm thinking about it, so you get gun upgrades. We're just about to get one right here. Oh, that was not a lightsaber, by the way. That was a health sword.
Why is it a sword? Oh, I guess because your health is a sword. Never mind.
But our health saber, I think they call it health sword. Anyway, so you get
wrecking these Jawas.
You get upgrades in this game to your gun, but if you die, you lose the upgrades and you have to start over.
Okay.
So the key to this game is The key to this game is to get the classic video game like crawl up the side of this thing, and if you fall, you start all the way over.
Yep.
The key to the game is to get the best gun, which is the plasma cannon, which is the 5th upgrade. It's like the 6-gun 5th upgrade, I think.
Isn't plasma cannon like in every game now?
Pretty much. And
it's in Metroid.
If you keep that through the whole game, then you will just wreck everything.
It's on Cyborg's arm.
Right now we have the homing shot, which in addition to the seeker rather, which in addition to seeking out enemies, also destroys the frame rate of this game.
Fantastic. Super Nintendo.
So, pro tip for you speedrunners, in addition to the Luke sliding, don't use the seeker gun as much as possible because it'll slow down your frame rate.
Good pro tip.
Yeah. There's another pro tip coming up actually in the next level that we'll get to in just a few minutes.
Or not. Maybe we'll just stop right here.
I'll just keep falling down this over and over and over again, and we won't get anywhere. Yeah, we're crawling along, murdering the Jawas.
Yeah, so you're on the crawler?
Yeah, this is outside the sand crawler.
But you
is
don't
the name of this.
Okay, sand crawler is like smooth.
Well,
all the way down. Like, where are these platforms from? Who's dumping fire out?
If you why
are they all smoking?
You haven't seen George Lucas's super special edition,
I haven't.
Where Luke has to crawl up the side of the sand crawler and avoid all the turrets on top of the sand crawler.
Classic.
Why did the Jawas get killed by stormtroopers if they have all this artillery?
That's true.
Couldn't they have just murdered everyone?
Well, they have all those lightsabers hanging around too that say health sword above them. Let's use those.
Yeah, just have infinite health swords and then you'll never run out of health. Oh, this is the part where Luke breaks his legs, by the way. Whee! Splat. Oh, we can't go anywhere. We're dead now.
That'd be fantastic. It's like the best part of this, like, that movie series.
Ah, we're on fire.
Oh, Jesus. Like, if there was just a shot in the movie where Luke falls too hard, it's like, ah.
Luckily, no fall damage on the Super Nintendo.
I mean, there is the whole, like, Obi-Wan clearly says Leia would save the galaxy if Luke didn't.
I think Yoda says that. Yeah, he's like, no, there is another.
Right, and it's like, Yoda, why the hell do you tell people this?
So we just briefly had shields, which makes you invincible for a brief amount of time, but we had it when we weren't near any enemies, and we had to go down that little elevator thing, so
classic.
It was pointless.
Good item placement, guys.
Yeah, they're just random. I'm sure there's some sort of like, whoa, fire.
Like a code.
Fire bad. There's probably some sort of like...
Jesus, what's all fire?
I know, man. The Jawas...
How do the Jawas work here?
They should have just lured the stormtroopers inside the sandcrawler.
No
so
kidding.
They could be murdered by fire.
Well, yeah, because there's lava later on, isn't there?
Yeah. Coming up. So... There's a heart.
Good choice.
So these are the spikies and the giant laser shooter things.
Why don't you wait for the platform?
Just trying to get through this.
Poor Luke.
Yeah, he's fine.
Land him on the spikes.
His legs are already broken, man. He's clearly Jesus because he can just.
Well, he did have a car accident after New Hope. So.
Ooh, yes, messed up his face. Maybe that's why his face was all jacked up at the beginning in the menu.
Mark Hamill can never watch these.
Too soon. We love you, Mark Hamill. Oh, so these are the green laser doors
Yeah.
that you got to slide past or slide into, as evidenced by my skills.
I like how you bounce off of them. Like
Yes.
They're a physical thing. Totally realistic.
So you gotta slide. You gotta do the electric slide past them.
It's horrible. We're gonna get copyright claim now.
I didn't sing
For
the song.
Well, we referenced it. It's enough nowadays.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Thanks, YouTube. And these are the giant cannon things that are shaped like sharks or something.
Watch out, Kyle.
That's our buddy. We probably don't want to. I'll bleep out his last name.
Shit.
This is gonna go on the internet.
Watch out, Kyle J. Morehouse,
Smith,
who lives at this address
123 Fake Street.
and has the SSN of 666 66 6666. That is a social security number. Rob him.
So here's a big green
Tractor trailer.
guy with a big old
Is this a snake?
brain. I don't know. That's the only time he ever shows up in this game. It's
Or
really
Star Wars
weird.
canon.
This is the part where you get a lot of health swords.
Why? I guess. Oh, because you did just fight a boss.
Well, we're about to fight another boss too.
Oh, okay.
So here's a little trick for all you speedrunners and people who are going to play this game. So see like the molten lava or whatever on the side here?
Yep.
Normally when you go down, there's more lava. And another little trick in this game is if you hold R, it moves the camera up, and if you hold L, it moves the camera down. So if you hold R and move the camera up, and you jump on this platform, and you don't die, you go in here, the lava won't load. You can still die if you don't land on these platforms, but if you don't, the boss at the end of the level just won't spawn. And you can just skip it entirely. Because normally,
where is he?
he would be right here. He's this big, like, blobby monster, and normally R2-D2 is standing right where I am right now.
Right where the fire hit you?
Yes, but when I let go, you'll see Luke like shift to the left side of the screen.
He changed his costume.
He's got the fireproof outfit on now,
Like he's like orange shirt.
but it lets you
Brown
skip
pants.
the boss.
Very helpful. Oh, nice little cutscene.
And now Luke gets to see the message from Leia,
Yep.
and you'll get to see what happens next time.
Or we'll
on,
cancel the series.
on Pop Rant Gaming.
No, we'll come back.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
We never commit. See you guys.
Bye.